All right,
There you
so let's talk about Crazy Thing. This week, we've got a What Crazy Thing double header.
We do. We do. Yes.
So let's kick it off with What Crazy Thing
Did I do? Did Greg do this
What
week?
did Greg, the frequent miler, do this week?
Yeah. So Greg decided, you know how Capital One approved me last year for a venture card.
I'm familiar
And I
with
was
that
so
story.
excited. I'm sure we talked about it on the show. And then a few months later, they canceled my venture card and gave me only a half-cent per point of the miles I had collected so far. Yeah, it was really rough.
I mean, obviously you were manufactured spending, and that's why they shut you down, right?
You would think so, but no. I was very careful to only use that card. I was using it as my everywhere else card, just normal spend. And I literally did not buy a single gift card with it. I didn't do any kind of weird stuff that anyone would look at and say, oh, that's suspicious activity. Nothing like that. They shut me down, didn't give me any real explanation for it. I tried a bunch of different approaches to kind of reverse the decision, or at least get them to explain what happened. No luck at all. So you would think I'd be done with Capital One forever, right?
I mean, it would make sense. That's one of those times when, it might make sense to be like, I'm going to take a stand here. No, Capital One, no more of you.
Right.
Or at least,
right.
Or at least to be afraid of even trying it. I mean, come on, they redeemed your points at half a cent each. So basically you earned 1% back on all of the spend you put on the card one time around. Now, I mean, what kind of a glutton for punishment would try to drink from that trough again?
Apparently this glutton would. So this time, the Capital One, the Venture X 100K offer with also the $200 kicker for vacation rentals, it's coming to the end this coming Monday, and I had to make a decision. Well, I didn't have to, but I wanted to make a decision about Capital One before that good offer went away. And I'd been thinking about this for a while. Like, yes, I'm not personally going to try for a Capital One card again, but could my wife get one? And would they hate her as much as they hate me, and why?
They shouldn't. They shouldn't hate Mrs. Myler as much as they hate. She's a lovely woman.
She's much nicer in all ways than me. So come on, Capital One, you've got to like her. So she applied for the Venture X card, was instantly approved. So we will then, go forward, hopefully earn the 100,000 point bonus, and hopefully be able to use it towards good value instead of getting canceled again.
Careful. Don't say we will earn it, Greg. You don't want to get your history, your tarnished history on her hands.
Right.
He will earn the bonus and enjoy the points. Let's not make her guilty by association with the riffraff. All right.
Right. Good point. So the scariest thing for me is that one of the great benefits of the Venture X is that you can add authorized users for free, and they get good perks like Capital One Lounge access, their own priority pass, and so on. At some point, I'm going to want her to add me as an authorized user. And that's when I feel like that's when bad things might happen. So we'll see. So, I'm going to put off that day as long as is reasonable.
Right. And I read that in the post, and when I saw that, I thought, well, I mean, so what's the plan here? Because Capital One requires a social security number to add an authorized user. So she's going to have to enter your social security number. They're clearly going to be able to match that up with, oh, this is somebody we don't want. Now, I don't have any data points as to whether or not that means they'll shut down her account, but that's certainly a possibility, right? So you're going to redeem all the points before you do that, or just take your chances?
Maybe what I'll do is have her transfer all her points to you before we do that.
Smart.
And then hope they don't trace all the way down the line.
I like that idea. I want to try it. Right. I don't know if I really want to be associated there. Maybe it's not a good idea.
I don't know if you do either. Or, I guess I was thinking I would love to get in on your Marriott gift card deal.
That's true.
Yeah. But no, if we could somehow use them before I do that, that would be ideal. And if not, and she gets shut down, It'll make another good blog story. So
it sure will. It sure will.
We'll be talking about it on a future episode here. All right.
Very good.
So moving on. What crazy thing did Amex do this week?
Amex. You're getting crazy again. We love it when American Express gets crazy because they're crazy.
In this way, we do.
Yes, they have been a good crazy now for like a solid year, 2 years almost. I mean, they've really been getting crazy throughout the pandemic. And as we slide, towards a more normal world, I might have expected credit card bonuses to normalize a little bit, but Amex just keeps saying, you know what, we're going to add some more points to the pile. So this week, there's a new offer out on the Amex Gold Card. And this is the best offer I think we've ever seen on the Gold Card, isn't it? And it's
as far as I can remember, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's only available via referral link, and only some people can refer to this. That may ring a bell with people because that had been the case with the Amex Platinum offer in the past. So the new Gold Card offer is 90,000 membership rewards points after $4,000 in purchases in the first 6 months, which is already fantastic. I mean, the usual offer on that card is 60,000 points. We've had a link through Resi for 75,000 points, but now this is 90,000 points with the same $4,000 spend plus 20% back at restaurants for the first year. 20% back at restaurants worldwide, up to $250 back. So that'd be 250 back on $1,250. So, I mean, that's fantastic. If you value membership rewards points at 1 cent each, and you should value them more, that's what, $900 worth of points plus $250 in restaurant rebates. We're talking $1,150. That's a fantastic welcome offer. And if you value the points more, like a penny and a half each or whatever, then it just gets even better. So that's pretty terrific, right?
It sure is. It sure is. Are you going to jump on it?
It's, I think so. But what I think I'm going to do is wait a couple of months. So I thought this through because I was really excited and I wanted to jump on it right away. But then I got thinking about it and I thought, well, it gives you the 20% back at restaurants for the first year. And I feel like if I wait until closer to the end, like June, there's more of a chance we'll do more dining over a year from June. So we haven't been eating in restaurants very much. We got young kids that can't get vaccinated yet. So we've just been kind of venturing out into the world little by little. And we do takeout, but we haven't sat down in a restaurant with the kids, like basically, I think one time during the pandemic, maybe. So I don't anticipate as much dining out in the next month or 2 or 3, but I feel like once we get to the summertime, there's a decent chance that we'll be dining out more and more, and certainly over a year from there. So I feel like I'm going to wait until closer to the end on this one. Also, because I know that there's a June 8th expiration date, I feel like that gives me a window of time to open some other stuff now and meet that spend and hold on to this one. So I think I will, though, because it's a fantastic offer. And it gets even better because Amex debuted a new referral offer this week. And so if you have a current Amex membership rewards card on the consumer side, you probably have an offer to refer others, and you get whatever the points are. It varies by card. It might be 7,500 points per person that gets approved, or 20,000 points, or 30,000 points per approval. You have to go through your referral links and see. But Amex added on top of that this week that when somebody gets approved through your link, you'll also get 5 bonus points per dollar spent at restaurants for 3 months on up to 25,000 spend. So that's 5 points more than whatever you would ordinarily earn at restaurants. And again, you should check your card referral details to see it, but it should be there on the consumer membership rewards earning cards. And so that makes the Gold Card even more interesting because the Gold Card ordinarily earns 4 points per dollar at restaurants. And so if you're able to refer someone from your Gold Card, then you'll earn an additional 5 points per dollar at restaurants for 9 points per dollar for a little while anyway. So I'm interested in getting the card and referring someone. Like I'll refer my wife to, I don't know, like some no fee Amex card, like the everyday card. She's never had it and it won't hurt us at all, cost us anything to open it, but we'll get 5 extra points per dollar spent. Something like that probably.
Right. Now, they weren't done with all the greatness, right? So
no, it continues. It continues. If that wasn't enough, tell us about what's going on with the Platinum card, because you're one of the lucky few that's got the link for it.
I am. I have a Platinum card that keeps getting these special links, special referral links that only a few people get. I don't know why this card is so special. because
I don't either.
on my
I'm jealous of it though.
Yeah. My wife signed up for her like vanilla platinum card. I don't know how many months after I did, and she doesn't get any of this on hers. In fact, she's not getting any referral at all on her platinum or her gold card. She cannot find a single referral link on those. But on mine, and some readers have found as well, that you can refer someone, get points for the referral, get the extra 5 points per dollar for yourself, but the person who uses your link gets an offer for 150,000 points after, I think it's $6,000 spend probably, plus 10 points per dollar at restaurants. And so we previously had two options for the platinum card listed on our site, because there were two really good offers. There was 150,000 point after, I think, 6,000 spend, but no restaurant bonus.
Right.
Or you could do the 125,000 bonus and get the 10x restaurants for 6 months. Not both, but now you can get both.
Both. You can have your cake and eat it too, and earn a lot of points while you're eating it.
Yeah, it's really good. So, Amex seems to be really, really eager for everybody to use their cards at restaurants. That's the thing they're bonusing. People who refer you and people who sign up either for the gold card or platinum card are getting some kind of restaurant bonus out of it. And I don't know. I mean, they gave up on small businesses, it seems, that used to go hand in hand with the restaurant, right? But,
I think they've just been rotating, because last year they had the home furnishings thing for a little while. Then they had the small business, and they had like grocery and gas before that, right? They had grocery and gas, and then they did the home furnishings, which was like Lowe's and stuff like that. And then they did the small business. And so I think they're just rotating around with different categories to see what works for them.
It could be. I also thought there might be something along the lines of that if they looked at what kind of merchants still do not accept American Express, maybe they're still trying to make inroads in the restaurant market, and so they want customers to apply pressure. It's just a thought that they might be doing something along those lines, but you might be right. They might just be rotating around. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think that obviously also part of their aim is to get their card to be top of wallet, to be the one that you're taking out the most often. And so they may look at it and say, well, people spend more frequently, whether or not it's quantity, it doesn't matter, but more frequently at restaurants than other categories, because then you're constantly pulling the card out, right? So
right, exactly. I mean, they could have read our posts about what's in our wallet now and said, wait a minute, Greg's thinking of taking out his prestige card to get 5x for dining again. No, hold on. That.
No, can't have that. Well, in that platinum card offer, it's worth mentioning again. So if you were to open that and then refer somebody to any Amex card, because remember, we get questions about this all the time. Remember that you can create your referral link from almost any Amex card, not the co-branded ones. Let's keep it simple. If you have an Amex membership rewards earning card, you can create your referral link and send it to someone, and they can click through that link and open basically any Amex card just about through your link, and you get the referral bonus on the card you use to generate the link. So you open that new platinum card, and then you refer somebody, and they can open whichever Amex card through your link, and you'll get 5 points more per dollar spent at restaurants. So you'd end up with 15 points per dollar at restaurants.
Right. That's, back to the good old days, except for the, again, you don't have the small business part of it, but 15x, that's just bonkers.
So wait, I haven't done the math on this. Which would you rather have? 15x on the platinum card if you were to stack the sign up offer and refer somebody, or 9x plus 20% back on the gold card?
Well, the 20% back is capped at you get at most, what was it, $250? Yeah. So I guess if you're assuming you're not going to spend more than that limit on restaurants, then I mean, I would take 20% back, I think.
Right. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. But that's a relatively low amount, $12.50, comparatively anyway, to the capacity that you could earn at 15x. So, all right. Very good. So Amex is getting crazy, and they just keep showering us with points. The points
I
parade
love it.
continues to march on. Thank you, Amex. Keep it going. Keep
That
it
sounds
going.
like a future episode title.
Oh my
Points
goodness.
parade
Yeah.
marches on.
And they keep sending out
All
these targeted
right.
offers too, by the way. I should mention before we move on. There was I wrote
Hmm.
about a targeted offer for the Blue Business Plus for 25,000 points, but then I saw another one for 40,000 points total. And my wife keeps getting these pre-approval letters in the mail for the business gold card for 90,000 points, the 10K spam. I mean, it's
Right.
just they're just showering us with points. Anyway, okay.
They are. Someone turned on the printing press of the points,
Right.
and no one knows how to turn it off. So they're
Are you nervous about that? Somebody asked, are you nervous that they're going to devalue membership rewards points because they've just tossed so many of them out there?
No, well, let me put it another way.
Yeah.
I don't think they reasonably can, because the only way to devalue them from the way we like to use them is to change the transfer ratios so
Right.
that it's not 1-to-1 to these different programs anymore. I do not see them doing that.
No.
I mean, will the individual programs continue to devalue as they have been? Of course. So, that just happens over time. But yeah, they're already offering such little value when you use it for things like Amazon purchases or
Right.
Grubhub, or when you use it in lieu of cash, they give you terrible value. So they already sort of devalued for the people who don't know how to use their points best.
Right. And if they're going to devalue anything, those are the things that they'll probably continue to devalue. So it'll probably, because like you said, they're not going to make different transfer ratios for each partner. It's too complex and, a hard sell for customers. So they're not going to do
Right.
that. They're probably not going to drop partners unless, the partner doesn't want to play ball for whatever reason. So yeah, I think that any devaluation there is going to be one that doesn't affect us. All right.